This is my Pokemon Go Plus Plus. I got this little guy so that I could just go about my life playing Pokemon Go on the side. I mainly got it for the auto spinning of Pokestops and the auto catching features. I love it. It just does exactly what I'm asking for, and that is the great part. I can go out for my runs, I can go out for walks around the park, and I don't have to be staring at my phone, which is great. I feel like it really accentuates the message and the goal of Pokemon Go, which is to go touch grass, get outside a little bit. And it doesn't really work that well when you're walking around. You're looking at your phone, maybe you bump into something because you're not paying attention, or you're not really socializing and chatting with your friends because you're glued to the phone trying to catch Pokemon. And this thing is so nice. I would have hooked it up to try to catch some Pokemon while I was filming this video, but I'm out of red Pokeballs. And the auto catching feature needs red Pokeballs to work, and I don't really want to press it. I honestly only have like 3 Great Balls and 3 Ultra Balls right now. So, it's not really gonna be great for catching some Pokemon. So let's talk about the bad. It's the vibration, I'm okay with it. A lot of people say the bad things. It's kind of nice to know that it's working if I'm out on a run or going for a walk, and just in the back of my mind is like, all right, it's working. Catching some Pokemon, spinning some stops, you know what I'm saying? So I really kind of like to know that it's working, and I don't really want to take it apart to snip the wires or do some soldering. Like, there's many tutorials on YouTube out there if you want. If you've heard bad things with the vibration, you don't want it at all, there are ways to stop it, to get rid of it. Do be aware of that. I've heard you can actually get a little butter knife and flip the weight off, which seems like a better solution than soldering or cutting the wire to me. So that is like one minor annoyance, but I'm okay with it because it lets me know that the devices freaking work. Speaking of working, this is the bad part. The device is really finicky. I feel like it doesn't spin all the stops all the time. Sometimes it's like, all right, it's connected. It's not catching Pokemon. It's not spinning the stops. I don't mind if it doesn't catch Pokemon. I really want it to spin the stops, because when I go out on my little Pokemon walk, I want to get a bunch of Pokeballs so that I can catch stuff later that I see around my house. My house doesn't have like any stops nearby, so I gotta go out on my walk, gotta out on my run to get those Pokeballs. But it doesn't spin them all the time. I don't really know why, and it's kind of frustrating because if I'm going on a walk, I don't mind fidgeting with it and letting it know, or like. But if I'm gonna go drive somewhere, which is a great use of it, you can spin stops while you're driving. If I'm driving, if I'm running, I can't really fumble with it mid-activity to see if it's working, to kind of spot check it and disconnect it, reconnect it, all those little tips and tricks that you've got to make sure that it's spinning the stops right. I'm trying to get out and go and do my thing, the reason I bought this in the first place. So it's a little finicky. If you don't want to deal with that, I kind of get it, but overall, it's been pretty nice. I did my run today, was 4 miles of running, and it spun me, I don't know how many stops, but it caught me 8 Pokemon. Good job, Pokemon Go Plus Plus. And I got a few Pokeballs. I would have liked more, but it is what it is. I might have to turn off the auto catching in hopes that I can just get more Pokeballs. Because one thing that actually gets kind of weird is that, I play the PvP mode, and then I have to catch a Pokemon if I win 3, and sometimes I don't have any balls to catch the Pokemon because this thing is not doing its job. So that is my negative, but if you mess with it a little bit, it seems to work out all right. And overall, I still get to catch Pokemon, I still get to spin stops while I'm out running or doing whatever, and it's just not the best at it. So that might be the second negative. This thing's not gonna catch every Pokemon for you. A lot of them are gonna get away. For example, back to my run today, 4 miles, about 40 minutes, it caught 8 Pokemon. Maybe not the best, but I also didn't have a lot of Pokeballs. So this is where it's kind of compounding, right? Don't got a lot of Pokeballs, not spinning the stops, not catching the Pokemon. So it is a little bit, frustrating sometimes, But hey, I went on my run, I didn't look at Pokemon at all, and I caught a Pokemon. So I can't be too upset about that. I can't really speak for the other features like connecting it to Pokemon Go Sleep. I don't play that. So it's really all about the auto catching, the auto spinning. It's finicky, but it gets the job done. Really, it's all about getting outside and doing what you want to do, but enjoying that Pokemon Go experience and knowing you get a little buddy along the way. So if you are, into Pokemon Go, you know someone into Pokemon Go, but maybe they stare at their screen a little bit too much. Maybe they've said, I want to kind of like be more immersed in whatever we're doing and not be staring at my phone playing Pokemon Go. I think it's a great gift for the holidays. I think it's also great, if you want to just be more active. Pokemon Go has got me out a lot more, just going on kind of daily walks to get Pokeballs, just spinning stops, catching some Pokemon. I definitely enjoyed that, getting out on more walks alongside my running sometimes. Yeah, it's been great, and this thing just helps it even more. I'll be catching some Pokemon on Pokemon Community Day while I'm playing other games. So you can double game. That is the big secret. I hope y'all enjoyed this little review for Pokemon Go++. I'll catch y'all around. Peace.